Good morning from the heart of the territory. You're on Quest Connect Text News Social Award Internationally with God and the angels up in the skies above us, always zoning in, always in the heart of the WNT borders on Baines community, where the Baines churches as well here. With of course, I'm always available here on my show as well on Quest Connect Text News Social Award Internationally. I want to report what I'm hearing we got troubled times ahead. I'm hearing that we're having solar storm that have actually destroyed the atmosphere as we know it. Some satellite dishes are destroyed. What I can gather from the latest information within the last month or so from YouTube News, my information. Don't take it to heart. My information. If you want to double check on your information, go on YouTube on Solar Storm within the last 3 months, and you'll see it there. And what I was going to say on Quest Connect News also wide internationally, we've got the solar storm is going, it's happening. It's going to repeat. It's happening, and it's continually. And they have announced it as I googled it yesterday, as I was looking at YouTube News. They've actually announced it that we're gonna hit Earth, this Earth we know, this world we know, as we know it. We're due for a monster solar storm, solar storm that's gonna hit Earth and probably knock everything and knock the Earth, burn the Earth. Doesn't matter what it does to the Earth. It's already probably ruined, and it's probably gonna be more heavily ruined once it happens again. And Quest Connect News also wide essentially. And of course, if you follow me on my YouTube channel on Quest Connect, you'll see that I try to zone in with the universe with Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 if I can. Of course, I've got all my projects as well on board. On my art, I've donated to my projects on my Quest Connect News also wide intention that I've donated to my program, Quest Connect News also wide intention. Of course, people might say, what you interested about the voyages? What, because we have to have some sort of rebound, right? Something happened beyond on Earth, we collapse here on Earth. That it's gonna collapse. Already that dances. The solar storm's gonna knock every satellite dish off the sky up in the atmosphere as we got them. And if all we got, like I said, what people might say, people might question why you worried about the Voyager 1 and 2. We have to have some backups. That's how I operate with, and we have to have backup. And the two Voyagers 1 and Voyager 2, I believe, is a earthly, worldly backup as well. And of course, I've been talking about John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son. For whoever who shall believes in him shall have not perish but have eternal life. There's two parish churches in that, in John 3:16. In John chapter 3, verse 16, there's two parish churches in there. And that be on those two voyages, one on the either one and the other one the Voyager. They both have, I'd say they both have parish churches as well on it. And of course, when you look at my project, I trouble with it. I try to bring young kids on zone. I try to bring people on zone, and I try to warn people, but people don't function. Oh, they go to sleep, and Jesus will tell you at the Calvary, they all went to sleep. They all went to sleep because they can't. The fact is, I'm talking the truth. What's happening? The solar storm, the flare, the aura you call it, that have night glow after night, when pink, blue, yellow, red, green, whatever that's glowing, is actually a solar storm. That's very dangerous. Earth is, when you're looking at that solar storm, the aura. It's actually end of the world. Did you guys realize that? And what you got to do if it's end of the world? We need another plan. Like me, because I took with Christianity Zone, I took with children on a plan and Quest Connect New Social Wide Intention. And people are idiot. Oh, we'll take a snapshot. This is pretty, but this is pretty. The aura is pretty. They don't realize they're taking their life away. It could be their last capture of the photo, of the aura of the solar storm. Quest Connect New Social Wide Intention. I know kids are on my zone because I know I have too many witnesses, and vital we are stand on zone with God. God connected New Social Wide essentially.